Okay, next question comes from Mr. Diebauch, and he says or asks, congrats on the success of your channel, thank you. I love watching your videos. My question is, are you a musician? Your intro song suggests it, so what instruments do you play? What type of music do you play? And last but not least, what type of gambling do you do? Retro Gambler suggests that you are into gambling or playing the lotto or the lottery. Okay, number one, I'm not a musician. I have an ear for music, and I played a little bit around to make this intro song with, what was it, Music Maker 16. So, like I said, I have an ear for music. I know what fits, and this is how I came up with the intro song. So I played a little bit around with Music Maker. But thank you, that is actually also a compliment. So I don't play any instruments or anything, and I also don't play any kinds of or any type of music. And gambling, yeah, my show is called The Retro Gambler, and when I started my show I also thought about a name, and the first name that came to my mind was Retro Gamer. But there are so many retro gamers on YouTube that I scratched that idea, or let's say that name, and I thought about another name for my show or for my character, let's say. And gambling or gambler in the German translation means for 99% also the same thing like the English word playing for money. And there is an old slang word in the German language for a gambler that is called Zocker. And in the older times you could also say Zocker to a gambler, but it has become a slang word for video gamer in Germany and also in Austria. So a Zocker in Germany and Austria is normally a guy who plays video games, but you could also use that word for somebody who plays in a casino or the lottery or anything. So this is the reason why I used the word gambler, retro gambler, because one of the translations in the German language can also mean video gamer. And yeah, I only play the lottery maybe 2 or 3 times a year. I'm not a player, and also I was only once in the casino, and I didn't win. Okay, the next, oh my god, the next questions that I got come are from Homemade Smash, and he says, okay, I have a few questions. Please forgive me if they have already been answered elsewhere. Number 1, what made you want to start a YouTube video game review show? I actually answered that before, mostly because I wanted to educate people, or let's say I wanted to talk about the video game history and show people some video game stuff that nobody else wanted to review or don't have the chance to review. Number 2, what are your future plans for the show? I'm gonna answer this, but actually at the end of this Q&A video, because it was somebody else also wanted to know that. Number 3, what kind of equipment do you use? Camera, mic, video capture, editing software, etc. Okay, now for all my videos I use this one, the Canon Legria HFM31. This is, I bought this camera 1 year ago. Yes, 1 year ago, before Christmas. And yeah, this is the camera that I use right now and for all my videos. Then to capture video game footage I have here an old Dazzlebox. This is also pretty cheap one. This is actually only for European TVs, or but let's say it's only using the 50 Hertz, and to record 60 Hertz I have to use this. There's a way to trick the program to get color on 60 Hertz footage, and yeah, this is the Dattelbox. This is what I use for capturing video game footage of the video game consoles and everything. If I review a PC game, then I try to record it with a very old demo version of Hypercam 2. I also have Fraps, but I only used it once for Outlaws because I couldn't record it with Hypercam 2. And I edit all my video stuff with Adobe Premiere Elements 7. I started video editing with one of the Pinnacle studios, and yeah, it was okay for the first video editing steps, but I didn't like it that much. And when I got serious into video editing, I also looked for other programs that are not that pricey, or well, let's say not that expensive. And yeah, I came across Adobe Premiere Elements, and I guess it started with Premiere Elements 5. And yeah, it's not the best program. I also have a lot of trouble with, especially with the older versions, and also because my computer wasn't that powerful, so sometimes the computer couldn't handle all the video material and the effects and everything. And yeah, this is the program that I use for video editing, and sometimes I use a microphone. I don't have very great microphones, and almost every time I have issues, audio issues, that I have to yeah, get rid of, or let's say to improve during the editing. Maybe I'm gonna buy some kind of a professional microphone someday, but yeah, this is actually one of the issues that I have to face the most, audio issues. Number 4, do you have any original ideas for a video game? Actually, not really. I mean, one idea, or let's say I have one dream, that they would make a really cool, let's say, Mad Max game. Fallout is great. I love the Fallout series, and this is the closest that I could come to a perfect Mad Max game. But for me, what really would be very cool would I'm sorry again. For me, what really would be very cool is that they would add vehicles into Fallout, but I guess the maps, they would be too huge. I know they already made some kind of game like that, Rage, I know that, but I didn't like Rage that much, especially because all the enemies, nobody drops anything, you can only buy weapons or get them for completing missions. And also the driving stages from one location to the other, they are too arcadey for me personally, because for me, in such an apocalyptic world, there wouldn't be that much of resources like in Mad Max. In Mad Max, bullets are rare, and yeah, not everybody has a weapon, or let's say a revolver or a rifle or anything. And yeah, this would it's not an original idea, it's just this would be a dream of mine that they would cross over Fallout and actually Interstate 76 for everybody who ever played this game, or let's say who never played this game. This was action driving simulator. It wasn't really a simulator, but it was an action driving game, and this was kind of a Mad Max game because you could also upgrade your car with machine guns, with rocket launchers, engines, tires, brakes, everything. It was really cool, and you could play it from a first-person view or a third-person view, and yeah, this was really great. And like I said, it's not an original idea, but this would be cool if they could combine those two games into one. But I don't think that it's gonna happen because the maps would be too big for such a game. And okay, number 5. What percentage of income should be spent on savings? I can't answer you this question because yeah, it depends on your income, it depends on yourself. I can't answer you this question. This is really a question that everybody has to answer for themselves. And number 6, how may I sorry. Number 6, how may I become as awesome as you? Thank you. I can't answer you this question. Yeah, okay, next question comes from Time Team 1982. Awesome. What game got you interested in collecting? Gold Cliff, Nintendo Game & Watch, multi-screen. And the last question is by Plastered Fingers, and yeah, he says, the Q&A is a good idea. I wanted to ask you if you were a fighting game fan. Like, I mean, did you ever play them in the arcades? Another thing, did you ever get into Tomb Raider, as it was a great adventure game, and I guess it still is? And what are you planning in the near future on YouTube? Okay. I was a fighting game fan, a huge fighting game fan, but not in the arcades. I only played fighting games in the arcades once, and this was because I went to the arcades with a friend of mine, and this was the time where we both played a lot of fighting games, and we always played against each other. And yeah, one time we were in this arcade, and there were also Mortal Kombat and Virtua Fighter, so we played a little bit with other people, but this was the only time that I played fighting games in the arcades. There was a time where I played a lot of fighting games with a good friend of mine, but yeah, was never really an arcade fighting game player. Then yeah, Tomb Raider. I played Tomb Raider 1, but very late. The game never was interesting for me at the time that it was released, and also later on it never really interested me, but I found a copy someday and I thought, hey, let's give it a try. And I didn't get very far, I guess. I only beat half of the game, and then I got stuck, and yeah, the graphics and everything was okay, but it wasn't really my game. So okay, and now my plans in the near future on YouTube, or better let's say, what are my plans with my show? Yeah, I'm going to try to make also this year a Halloween special about the game, and I get a lot of requests on reviewing the Philips CDI, the Vectrex, and also the Sega CD, or actually the Sega Mega CD. I'm going to review those systems, but I can't tell you when. In the near future I'm trying to review the Philips CDI, but I also wanna review a system that I have already reviewed, but I have a different I got a different model, and I wanted to show a little bit more about those systems, or better say more games from that system, but I'm not telling you which system this will be. Then another thing, I wanna do more video replies or tag responses, but for everybody who wants to tag me for any video, please don't, because I wanna choose the videos that I wanna reply, or that I wanna make a tag response or video response, because when somebody would, I've been tagged before and I made tag responses, but I don't wanna be forced to do a video response. So like I said, I wanna do more video replies. There was one video, I guess 1.5 months ago, from Games of War, where he said that he would like people to do a video reply, and that was rare gaming items in your collection, or let's say show some rare gaming items in your collection. And I really wanted to reply to this video, but I was working on another video and I wanted to finish this video, and yeah, later on I had almost no time because of work and everything, and now for me personally, it's a little bit too late to reply now to this video, so maybe I'm gonna do this another time, or yeah. So like I said, I wanna do some more video replies to other reviewers or video gamers in the YouTube gaming community someday. Then what else what I wanna do? Yeah, the same stuff like before, reviews for video game systems and video games, and there are also some games that I would really want to review, and I have them, but I wanted to do a little bit more, to be a little bit more creative, you know, like having a special intro for that, or having a theme around this game, in a kind of way like so many other reviewers do it, or like the Angry Video Game Nerd does it, but I have not I have no clear idea what I want to do with those games, so maybe I'm gonna do just normal video game reviews of those games, or maybe I actually do a little bit more, be a little bit more creative, you know, create a little storyline around the review or anything. Then maybe I'm gonna do a video about this game, E.T. for the Atari 2600, because this game gets a lot of hate, and yeah, this is something that I really hate. This is one of those things almost everybody says this is crap, and this is the reason why the video game market crashed back in the days, and it's not true. It's not really true, and I maybe wanna do a defending video for E.T. because yeah, it's not that bad. And yeah, what else? Actually, a lot of the things that I already did before. Like I said, I want to do a Halloween video, maybe a Christmas special, but I don't think so. And yeah, review some other systems that I have. Those are actually all the things that I can think of. And I also don't want to tell you too much, because I will regret it later on. In my 1-year Retro Gamer special, I told that I want to do a video, a second look on the It Came From the Desert video game series, or different versions of that game, and till today I didn't make this video. It's still on my list, but yeah, I don't know when I wanna do this video. And yeah, other things that, like I said, I don't want to say too much that I'm going to make, because some people may get excited. Hey, that's cool, I really want to see that video because he said he want to do it, and in the end I have no time, or yeah, I didn't have the nerves to do it. Okay, but now we come to the end of my Q&A video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that I could answer the questions in a satisfying way, and I'm really sorry if I stuttered a little bit too much, but please keep in mind this is not my native language. English is a second language that I like to speak, and I really like the language, but it's not my native language, so I'm not perfect or that good with my English skills. So in the end, like I said, this was my Q&A special for 2 years of the Retro Gambler. Thanks again to everybody who sent me a question, and for all the viewers and all my subscribers for your support. And it's really cool to know that there are some people out there who enjoy my videos. So maybe see you next time. Take care and bye.